Hey guys, Ariel over here at Nyth. Somebody, I think several people actually, have asked me about evening times around my house. It is a little bit after 9 o'clock in the evening. I do a lot of work from sitting on the floor. I fidget a lot. I'm not good at sitting still, so I sit on the floor, squat, I lay on the couch, sit with my knees up on the couch, lay on my bed. I just move around a lot, but I do a lot of work sitting on a cushion on the floor, working with my laptop right here on a chair. In the meantime, Grizzly is napping on the couch right over here. You can probably see her ears the corner of the video there. She's wondering what I'm talking about again. She likes to nap a lot. She even snores sometimes. But now she's going to get up and readjust to a more comfortable spot, like the mat by the door. Anyway, so this is a pretty normal evening time. If I don't have a friend over, I'm not doing something like that. I am often working on something with photos, trying to reply to all the many messages and emails and comments I get, or those kinds of things on my computer. I do, in the evening, like to use oil lamps for light. You can probably see some light from there and from the fireplace over here. This is the beginning of February, so if you're watching this later, this is winter time here. And it's another reason I like working on the floor right here. The heat on my shoulders just feels really nice behind me. Not that the rest of the house is not comfortably warm as well. But this is what I often do. I've got lots more lights I could turn on, but I find that I sleep better and my eyes seem more relaxed if I go with natural light, especially for a couple hours before I want to go to bed. So the stove light and the lamp light definitely are that over LED lights. Now a laptop is definitely not that, and that is a trade-off. It would probably be better for me to avoid using this, especially in the evening, but a lot of my work and time is based around that. So I try to balance that as much as I can. I do use I think there's several other applications you can use as well, but I use one called Flux that turns is a blue blocker and will turn the blue light down on a screen. Proportionally gets basically more and more yellow as the night goes on. And also I just turn the actual screen brightness down later in the evening when I'm working, so it doesn't strain my eyes so much, or it just isn't so bright and lighting up my brain like daylight. I'm getting the tone as much as possible to match more like the tone of lamplight. And I usually sleep like a rock. I thankfully have for most of my life, unless I got something crazy going on in my mind. I pass out and sleep super soundly and get good rest. But that's kind of what I do a lot of evenings. Like I said, unless I got a friend over and we're hanging out and sitting on the couch and talking, or I go to somebody else's place and hang out with them for the evening or something like that. This is a typical evening. Grizzly will be sleeping somewhere, and she moves around kind of like me. She goes from the floor here to in the kitchen to on the couch to the other spot on the couch and so on. And I go from working on the floor to working on the couch and so forth. So that's maybe gives you a look around at what it's like here in the evening. It's nice and quiet and peaceful. It was really windy earlier. I think the wind has stopped now. I don't really get the wind right here at my house, but I can hear it in the treetops up above me on the mountainsides. And we have had some gusty wind, so that seems to have died down, and just a quiet evening. Gonna do a little more work here and then head off to bed. So if you're curious about evenings at Nyth, that is pretty much the norm. Sleep tight, everybody. Thanks for watching, folks. If you're interested in more info on my off-grid tiny house life, check out some of my other videos here. And if you like what you're seeing, click the little picture of my house to subscribe and then hit the little bell so YouTube actually notifies you every time there's a new video available. See y'all next time.